It's fun. Let's do this.
Cheers to
the Tampa
to
Club.
the hometown headline.
The hometown
The Tampa Club. Let's do
Let's
it.
go.
Oh yeah.
No face challenge.
No, that's actually really good.
It's really smooth.
is
Bro,
very smooth.
appreciate it.
Surprisingly smooth. That was
That's
all three of our
really
first time
good.
trying it. 818.
We're going to have to do some bonus footage. I got to tell you about this trip. I went to Puerto Rico and had the worst tequila of my fucking
We could do bonus footage. I'm down. I got time, bro.
All right.
I'm down to clown and just hang
Make
out
sure
and
this
chill.
is we're still good.
Yeah,
here.
let's see how much. Yeah, bro.
Make
fuck
sure this
it.
hasn't died yet. No, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, let's get fucking
We
weird.
just hit an hour.
Yeah, this could be the Patreon bonus. For
Oh,
you.
that's right.
yeah,
There you go.
That-
That's
we
exclusive.
need to make our.
We need to make a Patreon. We need something like that.
Yeah.
We'll
Give
have
us
to talk to
money.
you about
Give us
what
money.
you do, because
Well,
you've been.
Wait, real quick. Where were
Okay,
we? We
we're
were
too
on.
many spots right now.
What were we on? We were champagne. Why champagne?
Why
I thought it was-
champagne? I feel like it's cleaner. The drunk that you get, and not the drunk because I don't like getting drunk anymore. I like maybe a little buzz, like
Yeah.
a little tipsy, but it's a lot cleaner, and you get to just like pass it around. People are like champagne. It's like a party.
It's
like
fun.
That's
yeah.
tequila's cool. It's just a little strong. Like you're doing
And people
shots.
react
with everyone.
different
Yeah.
with tequila.
Yeah.
Some people
it
get
can be-
aggressive.
People, bro, they get fucking aggressive.
They're like, oh, dude. No, you don't see that on champagne. Everyone's horny or just having a great time.
It's
That's
just
true. The
some-
girls like it.
The
It's a
girls
good
like
time.
it.
The
Yeah.
girls like it. The guys are just like fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Just relax.
Just give it to your girlfriend. You know. Don't,
It's like,
you
I'm
really
trying to-
can't drink no bubbly. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm trying to help you get laid, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you drink some bubbly. You drink some bubbly. You guys can have fun after my set, and I'm just gonna be here spinning these
That's
buttons.
a real DJ right there, trying
Yeah.
to get everyone in the club laid. That's-
yeah.
I love that shit.
As long as the people are having fun, you know, that's an important part, and that's the thing with champagne. Like, I feel like some people might go a little too crazy with the tequila, like, dude, like too crazy of a shot. But like, you could probably drink like half a bottle of champagne for yourself, and you won't be in
not
as
puking,
dire
you're not-
straits
that's fair.
as if you were drinking half of a bottle of tequila. You know, you'd probably die if you drink half a bottle of tequila
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
to the face, just
Yeah,
out of
when
like.
we were doing like a lot of like, well, now we have the studio, but when we had like one of our first studios and we were making a lot of hip hop music, our drink of choice was like a fucking handle of Bacardi.
Hell
And
yeah.
just fucking take it
Kill
to the
it,
face,
yeah.
bro. There'd be some that, bro, we would just stop recording because it was just, we were just gone.
You ever have those nights where you're like, this is fucking amazing, yeah, and then you listen back the next morning and you're like,
fuck.
what is this?
Dude, I'd be down for a follow-up podcast where we're just plastered.
Making music.
Bro, yes.
Making me like we're just talking, just like let's write some music, and then I'd genuinely be so down.
This is
Dude,
gonna
might have to
be
do it.
a
I have
top
to get
hit.
Nori in there.
It's gonna be great.
This
Honestly,
is
that'd be
top
great. I'd get drunk just for that.
That'd be the
Hey.
way we used to call. You know
That's
what we should
some real
call it? You know
Patreon
what we should bring
comment.
it back?
What?
So we used to make. We have this song that it was off of Smirnoff, and we called it Smirnoff Session. Mm-hmm. Bro, that's what we'll call it.
We don't have to.
Smirnoff
We don't have to
sessions.
use Smirnoff, but we do
But
need to
it's
do
something that was it, and it's actually a really good song. It's not bad, but
Yeah.
we fucked around with it way too much. It was. We had no direction at all.
No.
It was just all of us screaming with auto-tune.
very
And like some minimal rap lyrics and stuff. Like
Yeah.
that. The Smirnoff Session. Oh my god, bro.
That's funny. Tell me about this. The worst tequila you've ever had in Puerto Rico.
We got time.
We got time.
Let me tell you about this motherfucking Puerto Rico trip. Okay, so I think it's just when I fly, the craziest shit happens. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what it is. But anyway, so this started off with I wanted to go to Puerto Rico because a lot of my family members are like moving back. We want to get more in touch with our roots and stuff. So I was one day, me and my homie Cardo, shout out Cardo. We were in Clearwater Beach at a restaurant that I was working at, Marina Cantina, and I was like, man, we were drunk as fuck. I was like, man, I got a new credit card. I want to go to Puerto Rico, man. I'm like, and he's like, I don't know, like I don't have the money. And then our other friend, like Reem, who we want to go, he's like, doesn't have the money. I'm like, I'll buy everyone's fucking ticket right now.
Bad decisions.
I bought that shit and I called her. I'm like, hey, are you available these dates? And he's like, for what? I'm like, you're going to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
We're going to Puerto Rico. And
Still
he's
drunk
like,
from the night
sure,
before.
whatever. Order the tickets and boom. So we fucking, the next day I look at I'm like, fucking, what the hell? Spirit flights, what the fuck? And then I realized like, oh, I'm going to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. So we just full send it. So the thing is, my stupid ass, I wanted to save money in a sense. So instead of booking it out of Tampa to save like $10 per ticket, I booked it out of Orlando.
Oh my God.
So,
Amazing. We're off to a great start.
and me and Cardo live in St. Pete at the time, and Reem lives all the way in Gibsonton, on the other side of the bay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, we got to get a rental car. We're not going to park there. It's going to cost too much money. So the morning happens. It's me and Carl wake up at like 7 o'clock in the morning. We got to be at the airport at like 9 to get our rental car. Okay, we rented it already. Cool. We're just going to go pick it up. Let's do this shit. We get there, and there's an hour-long like line. I'm like, oh, well, we made a reservation. Let's go to the front. And she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, we made a reservation. She's like, so did all these people. I'm like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? So we had to wait in this line. So we go after an hour, and our flight in Orlando leaves at 3 or something, 3 in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
So we're waiting in line. By this time, it's like 10, 11. And even to find the rental car place, me and him ran around the airport for 15 minutes because we couldn't find it because it's on the other side of the airport.
They
You have
always
to
put
take
it
that
weird,
Amtrak
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So we got on it. It took us the wrong way. So we had to stay on it. We had to come back. So we were already running late. We get to the car, and something happened where like I had to do it. I wasn't even 25 at the time, so they charged us mad money. So now I'm going to Puerto Rico with like no money. None of us are going with money. We get the car. We have to drive all the way to get Reem. That took an hour, an hour and 25. So me and Carter were like, bro, we're not gonna fucking make this. And I'm just so exhausted. I pass out. We're at Reem's house in 30 minutes, and I'm like, how did this happen? He's like, bro, I was hitting 120 the entire time. Booking it. So we call Reem. We're like, we're outside. We get him inside. So we start rushing to Orlando, right? Blah, blah, blah. The plane leaves at like 3. We got there at like, or booking starts at 3. We got there at the airport at like 2:45.
Oh my God.
So we go drop off the car, and we're like, where do we put the car? And they're like, oh, you just leave it. I'm like, we just leave the car here. They're like, yeah, you just leave it with the keys in. I'm like, okay, fuck. We're running.
Bad.
We go through TSA. I'm like, Orlando TSA sucks.
Oh,
It was only 3 minutes for TSA. I was like,
Dude, that's a record. That's a fucking record.
That is a
going-
record, honestly.
they check us, blah, blah, blah. And then I see that their Amtrak thing is about to leave and the doors are closing. So I'm like fucking booking it. And they're like walking around. I'm like, it's leaving. So they start sprinting, and Reem gets in, but his backpack gets caught. And we're like, oh my God. So they rip him in. So we rip it in.
Movie scene.
Bro, we get to the gate. We're running to the gate. And then we make it. And they're like, oh, we're running a little late. We're Frontier. We're doing Frontier.
Frontier, classic
First one was a
Frontier.
Frontier, or yeah, I think it was Frontier there, and like Spirit back. So then they're like, oh, it's waiting period. I'm like, oh my God, we're okay. There's a bar next door. Let's have one drink.
Yeah,
Right? Let's have one drink at the bar next door. Like, this is the bar. The gate's here. We have a drink. Man, that was crazy, right? Blah, blah, blah. All right. I haven't heard any announcements, so let's check. So we go over and we look. Everyone's gone. And I'm like, where the fuck is everybody? What do you mean everyone's gone? No, he's like, no one's here. I'm like, nobody's. Did they board? Did they board the plane? I didn't hear an announcement. We didn't see anybody. We've been here for like 10 minutes. And then we go up to the lady, like, what happened? Like, we were here. What's going on? She's like, oh, they moved to the gate right there.
Right.
And they were right behind us. So we get on the plane. We land in Aguadilla, which is all the way on the West Coast. And there's another guy coming. His name is Omar, who's Cardo's cousin. We have to pick him up in San Juan at 11. The drive is 2 hours. So we land in Aguadilla. We go there, and we land. I know this is supposed to be a story about tequila, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
No, we're good.
So
We're getting to the tequila.
I'm on the ride, bro.
No, so we land in Aguadilla, the smallest airport ever. And I booked like a rental car for us. So we go there, we land. It's 8 o'clock at night. And our Spanish is limited. Like, I know a little bit. Cardo knows a good bit. But Omar, the main guy who speaks really fluent Spanish, is in San Juan. So the guy picks us up in a sketchy-ass white van. doesn't speak any, and we're in Aguadilla, which is like the fucking ghetto, bro. It's the fucking bar. So we go, he's taking us down. There's no fucking street lights, and we're like, bro, what the fuck? Where is he taking us? And he takes us to a house, and in the back he has rental cars. They're just his cars that he rents out. So we go inside. He's like, hey, come with me. And I'm like, just me? Like, just you guys don't want to come with me? Just me? Okay, I'll go with you. So we go. We get in the fucking car. It's like 8:30ish. Like, we got to book it to get Omar. He lands at 11. So we get in the car. We stop at the gas station, get some fucking... you ever been to Puerto Rico before?
No, I would love to go.
There's a beer called Medallas.
Uh-huh.
And they're just like the lightest beer ever. So we get a couple... Not that we drank and drove. I would never do that. I'm just saying we had beers in the car and we're driving. So we're going and we go to the airport. We get there like 11:15 and Omar is stuck. Like his flight lands 30 minutes late.
Yeah.
And in the Puerto Rico airport, you have to keep on going. You can't stop. So we're driving around for 30 minutes, like trying to go. We finally get him. We go to the hotel, which we couldn't find for like 20 minutes. It's like a small little hotel hidden. The elevator was the size of this fucking chair. And we go up to the room. We're exhausted, but I'm like, we got a fucking party, man. We just got here. And we've been up since 7 o'clock in the morning. And right now it's like midnight. So we all get ready. And we go downstairs and we're like, where the fuck do we go? Where's the spot to be? So I find like a little bar, right? And this little hole in the wall bar, like there's some stairs, and we go up there. I'm like, you know what? I'm getting everybody shots of fucking tequila. Let's do it. All right. So I go and I'm like, let me get 4 fucking shots of whatever. I think it was, I forgot what the fucking tequila was. It started with a C. It has like a little Aztec motherfucker on the front. Oh. So I get it. Right? So we get it. Warm ass shots, the warmest fucking shot, and it tasted so bad that 2 of the 4 of us threw up. It was that bad, and that's how we began our night. And from there,
sounds like a great way to start off the night.
We started that shit. We went there, and we ended up at a fucking
brothel.
We ended up at a strip club that, can we talk about this?
I mean, I don't care. Why
we can talk about it.
Uncensored. This is for the Patreon.
No, this is uncut, uncensored. Absolutely.
So we go there, and then we go to a hookah lounge, and we're walking through the streets where we're not supposed to be walking at all. At all, bro. Like, people are giving us looks, whatever. So we go, we're like, oh, hookah lounge, whatever. It's a fucking Saturday night, Friday, and I'm like, we're gonna party fucking hard. We get to the door, and the dude's like, oh, we gotta strip search you. Like, we gotta search you. I'm like,
we gotta strip search you.
No. Motherfucker took his hand straight from my ass crack to my ball, slipped front. Bop! I was like, this is how we do it.
This is how we do it in San Juan.
Put it in San Juan with the knife.
I said, I don't think you did it good enough. No, so he's like checking us up. We go into the hookah spot, the club, and it's dead. There's nobody there. Our waitress, our server, our bar girl, whatever, is this pregnant girl. She's about to bust. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So we leave there. I'm like, this is fucking ass. And then
Puerto Rico was a movie, guys.
Everyone's talking about, I forget the name of, there's this little area that looks like Ybor. It's the Ybor of like fucking Puerto Rico.
Okay.
We'll call it C Street, okay? We go to C Street, we don't see nothing. Okay, there's nobody there. We're supposed to be crazy party, supposed to see all these extravagant bars, and don't see nothing. So we go to this club, and they're like, oh, it's a strip club, but it's $40 a person. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, well, we have a club, like dancing and shit. All right, we'll go there. And it's like, yeah, it's free. We close in 5 minutes. I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, so then I find another club that's 30 minutes away, and I'm done. We're like, fuck, man, there's nothing to fucking do out here. We're not gonna pay $40. So we hop in a Uber, and we're complaining to the Uber driver. He's like, oh, how come you guys didn't go to C Street? And I flip out. I'm like, we weren't there. Nobody's fucking there, bro. I think you guys are liars. He's like,
valid.
Let's go look.
Let's go.
So he went to where we went, but he went one street over. Thousands of people.
What? You couldn't hear them?
You can't hear them because of the buildings. They're old and they're concrete, and they just reverberate. It's just that street. We go. It's like packed Ybor, bro.
Wow.
Fucking,
what the hell?
We hit like 11 bars. There's fucking bitches and guys dancing in the trees, like fucking like this. You know, like looking at you in the eyes. Like, I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Why are you looking at me?
Yeah,
Why
I was like, what are you doing?
Bro?
So we go there and we're partying all night. Blah blah blah. We end up going by by the time we leave, it's like 3 o'clock. We end up going back to the strip club. They stayed open until 5 o'clock for us. And oh my God, bro, Omar took out like fucking $400, right?
Damn.
And I'm like, oh, he's gonna get ones and tens. He took out like fucking 50s and just like that. And I'm like, you idiot! So there's a photo of me and him in the club. Like, I'm grabbing him, shaking him, like, you idiot. And him, like, laughing and shit. So they
like a cartoon.
Yeah.
He's like,
and then they closed early. Well, they wanted to close, but they let us stay until like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning.
let's go.
We go and get fucking breakfast, like a 24/7 hour diner. And we order like everything. I had ceviche and chicharrones and craziness.
Hell yeah.
And then somebody, Reem, fell asleep at the table. We picked him up. We had to go back. We walked all the way back to the hotel. We slept for 3 hours, and then the rest of the 3 days is a whole nother story.
That's great.
But that is
hell yeah,
the
that's
worst tequila
amazing.
I've ever had.
Worst tequila you've ever had. Well, at least it's at least 818 is better.
This shout out to 818.
Shout out 818. It was a risk. Someone told me to try it out, and I was
Bro,
like, all right, I'll try it out. I'll get
Great
for the boys.
recommendation. Great. What is the craziest set gig?
Yeah, you gotta tell
party?
us a
You
crazy
gotta
story
have
now.
something, Jay. You gotta have something, bro.
The craziest set or gig
Or party you've been to.
or party. If we're going party, I have to go back to high school. But
Oh,
we're doing set or gig. There's been a few great ones, a few weird ones.
Like some people just did some shit that you were like, I cannot believe I'm witnessing this right now.
What was at a Diddy party? And
I was DJing and Charlize Theron. I gotta think. That's actually a really great question.
we're here about the great questions.
I know St. Louis was like really dope. I feel like my St. Louis show was out of and it's not necessarily because of the show itself. The show itself was dope. We had it at this dude. Let me join you, bro.
This is sick.
This is what's happening now.
Yeah, you got. Come on, dude.
Bro, we could do a shot per story. I'm not gonna do that crazy of a shot
Yeah,
though,
that's
so I'll let you know. No, a little more.
Oh.
We're good. There you go. I'm a DJ. I get it.
Yeah, that's you say you don't get drunk, but that's because your tolerance is probably a lot higher.
My
now,
tolerance is
so-
definitely higher. Ever since high school, my bad.
No, you're-
Ever since high school, I've been a little more tolerant.
I think we can all say that.
Cheers.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ, bro. I like it a lot.
It's so smooth. I'm glad that it's smooth.
Doesn't really have much of a bite either. Goes
Yeah.
down easy.
We might
Sometimes,
have to-
sometimes
we-
you're just like,
Yeah, it gets stuck back there, and
We
you're
might
like,
have
oh.
to get a bottle for the Tampa show. This is really good. But anyway, as you were saying,
dude, crazy show. So St. Louis, the show itself wasn't insane, although it was pretty good. It was pretty dope, but St. Louis was just wild.
Oh, the city.
Yeah, and
Huh.
just the experience that I personally had there, because maybe St. Louis is not the most incredible. I tweeted St. Louis is the best city in the United States right after that, right after the show, and someone was like, "This is an original sentence in English that's never been spoken." Before." But I just had a blast, man. I was staying with my friend Brandon, and I stayed in a hotel, but my friend Brandon was like showing us around. And his neighborhood is insane because they come from good money, and so like we'd crash a little bit at his house, just like insane. And so like after my show, we went to an after party for this like really rich dude who's like a lobbyist or some shit.
oh my God.
And like his
Money.
mansion,
Money,
is,
money. Yeah.
Money.
his
Yeah.
mansion is probably one of the biggest I've ever seen in my life. Like
Wow.
his pool house was as big as my house.
a lobbyist. I
Wow.
mean, you're running politics.
Yeah.
You're running
Yeah,
politics.
no,
That's
it was
some
insane.
Next level money.
It
Money
was
runs
insane.
like water. That's crazy.
So it was just that was super crazy, like just being there with the homies, like me and my homies, like Please Don't Touch, another it's a duo from Miami. They played direct support for me, so Brandon, the promoter, brought them out because Brandon knows ball really well.
Oh,
so
okay.
like a DJ that like DJs that are putting out really good music but only have like 100 followers, he's on that. Like
Oh,
like
okay.
Brandon is great. So he
That's
brought
awesome.
out these Please Don't Touch guys who are really great people. And we were all at the afters and we were looking at each other, we're like, bro, what the fuck are we doing here? Like,
the afters
we
be
don't
getting
know.
weird sometimes.
Yeah, it's like,
you know?
and there's just all these rich people wearing white because they had an all white party.
Oh.
And so we were like,
naughty vibes.
we were like, what the hell's going on? We're just chilling.
They
in
just
the
like
pool.
randomly. It's your turn. What do you
It's
mean?
your
What do you
turn
mean? It's my
for
turn?
what?
For
we
what?
were sitting in a fire pit in the pool. The pool,
wait,
the
what?
pool
Wait.
surrounded us, and we were in a fire pit that had like stairs. You like walk into the fire pit, and it's just a fire pit with like huge seats, so that like 20, 25 people can sit
What
there
the
around
fuck?
the
The
fire.
pool was
it's in the
around
pool.
you?
Yeah, the pool was around us.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
It was wild. I didn't know you
That
could get
was
that rich.
insane.
Baller.
I didn't know you could do that.
I've surrounded my fire with water. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What are you talking about?
And then I surround the fire with my friends
Yes.
who are under the water. Like, what are you doing?
Again.
Definitely doing human sacrifices there.
Again,
Definitely.
it's your turn.
Yeah. Nah, it was pretty cool. So that was an awesome experience. St. Louis also has toasted raviolis, which if you guys haven't had, you guys
I've never
need to
had
try.
one.
Toasted
From
raviolis?
St. Louis. You never
Yeah.
had a toasted ravioli?
No, what is
good.
this?
T-Rav. So essentially, it's a ravioli. That's what they call it, a T-Rav. A T-Rav. So
What has America done to these?
you get the ravioli. Oh my god! If I showed you a picture, you would probably jizz your pants.
Toasted
They're good.
ravioli.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah,
that?
so they get it and they
What's-
put it in a fryer or like an oven or something. And so it happened on accident. The guy was making raviolis and he hits like a ravioli into the fryer, pulls it out. It's like, oh, this is insane. So it's a St. Louis only classic. So it doesn't exist outside of St.
I
Louis.
didn't know they
until
came
recently.
up
I've
with
had
it.
the
There.
budget version of fried macaroni balls
Yeah,
like
yeah,
those.
yeah,
That's the
no.
closest that I can
It's
get.
simple.
to.
I guess you
toasted
could.
ravioli.
Yeah, no, toasted raviolis are the T-Ravs are the way to go.
That is
That's so-
insane.
when you go to St. Louis.
Toasted ravioli was that? Like
I didn't know they
like
made
a
it.
tostino kind of.
It's exactly what you think. You get a
That
ravioli.
is
Get a
crazy.
ravioli,
fried
you cook it, and then you put it. Imagine you put it in the air fryer for like 5 minutes, get it nice and crispy,
Crispy.
like nice.
Then it's still got the gooey inside.
Put it
and
in,
everything.
put it in some marinara.
That's hot. That's fucking hot.
Yeah, so St. Louis was dope. My eye opened to a lot of experiences there. I literally was just there. I was like, I can't believe this is my life. That was pretty cool.
Wow. That's fucking awesome. I love
That's
that.
great. There's been some crazy. There's been some crazier gigs that I've had. Like when I first started DJing, I was playing at hood parties. Literally
Oh
in the
my
hood.
god.
I
Oh,
was
that's
I
okay.
was
That's
much
always
more
fun.
tan than I was now.
You were
than I am now.
accepted.
Yeah, and so like, cause I was very Hispanic, but I was like running track, so I was like in
you did
cross
track?
country. Yeah,
What did you run?
I run the mile and the 2 mile.
Oh, you see, you're doing long distance.
Yeah, I was-
you're
It was a
cross
country
country.
boy.
Yeah, I was one of the
motherfucker.
captains for cross country.
Oh, there you
That's
go.
cool. I ran track. I did all the fucking short shit. I did hurdles
Yeah.
for 100. I
Fun.
did 4x1, regular 100, which was I was ass at,
Yeah,
and then I did long jump.
yeah, that's fun.
That was
Long.
terrifying. bro. Terrifying. It's like, hey, jump as far as you can into the sand pit. Don't break your fucking ankles.
Yeah, literally.
You'll be fine.
I tried high jump. Like I ran up to it. You know, they were doing tryouts. I ran. I'm like, I'm good, bro.
You didn't
good.
even do
You
the
run up, you're
lips,
like,
Because I'm like, if I miss that pole, I just hit the concrete. I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you're supposed to hit the
mat.
mat.
But
There's
I
a
can't.
big mat there.
if you're hitting concrete, you're doing something
really
really,
supposed
really
to.
wrong.
Doing something wrong.
You're like,
Jumps backwards.
They're like,
the
we have
wrong way.
never seen this before.
dude,
You
you're
have
pretty
to.
high. I guess you could say. No, it's yeah. I ran track, and so like I was like the darkest person in like the hood parties. Like I'd pop up and I'd kick whatever DJ. Like this is in high school when I was starting to learn how to DJ. Like 3-4 months after SMF, like I was just like I'd put up to like a hood party in the middle of nowhere, like in literally a garage, and like 300-400 people just there, like shorties bouncing ass upside down on the walls, and like I'm just me playing like hood shit, just like nonstop. That's how I
The
started
open
DJing.
format sets.
That's how Eli started. Yeah,
Yeah.
just the same shit.
I started making
A lot of
music,
Woodsers.
making rap beats for my rap homies back in. So like that's how
There you
my
go.
my
That was
introduction
us,
into being like involved in music was like really ghetto in all the coolest ways.
But you know, who did we have this conversation with? That open format.
Mayday, maybe.
It was. I think it was Mayday. That open format.
It was also on the lineup.
Yeah. Makes you a better DJ. in a sense.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're
You
stuck
gotta
playing
really
the
read
same
a crowd.
BPM all the time with the same 4-bar drop and the
Yeah.
same fake outs, and bro, you're not gonna grow. You're gonna suck all the time.
I agree.
You know, you need to have that Latin influence, that
The
hip hop
foundation.
influence, that
Yeah.
global worldly influence. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's more than just 4 to the floor.
To really
agree.
read a crowd, bro. It's an art, I think.
To read a crowd, that's definitely what helped me with like starting off more open format stuff. Is it helped me read a crowd? It helped me understand how to troubleshoot and how to improvise on the go.
Yo,
Because
that's a good point.
I never knew what I was gonna play. I'd just pop up. I'd have like like 150 songs in a playlist. Which is kind of what I do right now in like my sets. Like I don't plan a set. I don't play like a set.
Whatever
like I have like
flows.
80 songs in like mainframe tour playlist. 80 songs, like whatever I'm feeling. I'm gonna test the crowd. I'm gonna see whatever they like, and then I'm just gonna go with that. So that's it. Kind of helped me understand how DJing works practically, because I feel like a lot of people in our industry, they just start DJing for like a crowd, and they don't really understand all the things it takes into DJing, all the troubleshooting, all the stuff with the controller and with the speakers, like all the stuff with.
It's an art, bro.
Yeah, it's really an art. It's really an art.
Yeah.
So I feel like that helped me get a lot. But some of the craziest like times I've had was like in little, like ghetto parties where like I'd be super tan and tanner than like literally most everyone I would see, and I would still be the whitest person at the party. and it was just great because that gave me like a flavor that most people don't really ever get.
It does. You get a little seasoning, bro.
Yeah, a little sizzling.
There's gigs that we played or shows we've done, even weddings that we did, and just reading the crowd and like that.
That's how we landed our Tampa Club gigs. That's how we,
and which a wedding is really hard because you're
it's
it's
so
the
hard to
youngest
read
to the
along.
oldest people, and you have to find a middle ground between fucking World War II vets and fucking iPad kids.
Yeah. And there's like, the country Latin weddings where half people want reggaeton, half people want George Strait, and you're like, how the fuck? What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, what am I supposed to do? You do both. And that's what like that prepares that gives a lot of, because you're actually a DJ in that point, and you're not just a guy that's like mixing shit that you just found on Beatport Top 100. You're actually reading a crowd. You're understanding what they like, what they prefer, what gets them dancing, and then you're just running off of it. And I feel like that kind of experience you can't get that anywhere else. No, you just got to go out there and just DJ the ghetto parties and understand that like this is how you're supposed to adjust to things, and like and that it'll create experience that will shape you for the rest of your life, because you can learn how to play in a club and do all that stuff and like learn by like the industry book and all that, but you're never going to really learn until you put yourself in tricky situations where sometimes the gear might not be working or the music might not be working or it might not be the best, and you're like, okay, I got to try. Because that when you get uncomfortable is when you grow.
That's true. What do you do for your hobbies, bro?
Hobbies?
What do you do when you're not making sick ass tracks?
Apart from music, which I would consider my main thing,
mainframe,
reading or gaming in some. Because I don't like gaming a lot because I feel like at some point it gets to be a waste of time.
Yes, 100%.
And there's so many other things I could be doing, like reading. I like reading. I like cooking. Cooking is a really fun, creative energy.
There you go.
Yeah.
What do you like to cook? What's your like? You have a girl over. I'm gonna cook for you, babe. What's your go-to dish?
If I'm being honest, well, maybe not. It doesn't work the best with the dates, but I love cooking me a good salmon.
Bro, I got some salmon defrosting right now, brother.
Salmon, dude. Like salmon is so great. It's so cool to cook. You get it with like a nice sauce, put it on some white rice with some veggies on the side, maybe some asparagus.
And girls love it. Girls don't really eat fish like that.
They don't
salmon,
understand.
Which is so weird to me because salmon.
We're gonna cook a salmon right now.
Let's do it.
Fish, bro,
honestly, I'd be down. We do a podcast with the salmon us cooking. We could definitely do that. I'm totally be down.
The next podcast we have with Jake Crusoe is gonna be insane.
It's a hard cut to we burnt the salmon.
The house burned down entirely because of the salmon.
It's like one of those videos where
smoked salmon.
You start showing the end as you're showing the beginning. It's just everything's on fire.
It's like, hey, we're gonna cook a salmon.
Oh my god!
My arm!
Wake up! Wake up!
The horror! We're gonna have so much fun. The horror!
Salmon's a good one, bro. That is a fucking good one.
Yeah.
I always bake it. I always bake my salmon.
Air frying salmon is good too. I don't know if you ever air fry it. Gets it crispy, nice and crispy.
I have not.
Especially with the skin on. If you do
the skin, yeah, bro.
Have you heard of bacalao?
Brother,
bacalao, I think is cod.
I have a picture. It's codfish fried.
Yeah, codfish fried.
I have a picture of me.
I like how the Brits do it with the fish and chips.
Yeah,
with the biggest bacalao I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Bacalao is great. I love making bacalao because I do it with more like a red sauce base, but it's just the seasonings I use. I feel like it's kind of like making music. Sometimes I'll get like my mom is like, hey. I currently live with my family right now. So my mom will be like, hey, can you cook? Or sometimes I'll offer, can I cook this? and then I'll just like get chicken blank, and then I'll see all the things that I have, all the ingredients, and see what can I make. And then I'll just be creative off of that, and it's cool because it's like I'm genuinely challenging my creative mind.
That was in Puerto Rico. That was the bacalao.
Oh
it was
my
fucking huge,
God.
brother. You never had it before? It's
I don't know if I have.
bro. It's like we put like sofrito and like the batter and everything, and we fucking throw down.
Bacalao is crazy,
Bro, I love.
But yeah, cooking, gaming, reading.
That was the strip club.
Let's go. Dude, if I go to Puerto Rico, you guys gotta come with me sometime.
Bro,
Tell
I'm
tell us, we'll be there. Bro.
I'm trying to go for in January. Trying to go in January.
Really?
Yeah, and the third
Genuinely,
week,
if you go in January, I'll go with you.
bro.
Genuinely.
the
This was us.
Stringkeeper fucking Puerto Rico trip?
We were cracking coconuts that we found on the beach, bro.
That's genuinely the
Bro, it was so beautiful.
That's so
That
beautiful.
is
And we
gorgeous.
tried to crack it open and we couldn't. And there was this like old couple and they're like, "Oh, we got a fucking machete." But
Yeah, there you
broke
go.
that bitch open, bro. That was
Once you get started, it's all right. But
I love
Machetes
Puerto
are big
Rico.
in Caribbean culture.
Bro. Oh my god,
you gotta
yeah,
get
bro.
through those
I
vines, baby.
have a whole book, which I don't. I'm trying to get into reading. I worked as like doing electrical work during COVID. I worked in like Alabama and Louisiana, and I would just read a lot. And I have a book with the entire history of Puerto Rico. Great read, and it would just talk about the sugar cane and the machetes and like the whole scope of like import export and like the people. It was crazy. It was crazy. Great
Yeah.
book. Great book.
That's
Gotta
super
find
cool.
that.
All right, so I know I know you guys are not a political podcast, but do
Oh,
you
I
think
know shit.
Puerto Rico should be independent, or do you think it should be affiliated to the U.S.? What do you as a Puerto Rican
I was
think?
gonna
I'm always
say-
curious to know.
This is the thing, right? So Puerto Rico has been held down for so many years because of the Jones Act. And the Jones Act, which I don't know why the fuck nobody brings it up, you motherfuckers, it's since 1920 something, and it's pretty much anything that goes to Puerto Rico has to come to the U.S. first, right? And they have to inspect it or whatever, or it has to be done by U.S. ships and some bullshit. All
Yeah.
fucking bullshit. And Puerto Rico has to pay for it.
Yeah.
They have to pay for their own goods, and it's a waste of money. And that's why like a big part of it's in debt. Another is just like the political figures in Puerto Rico, like it's corruption. Like even America, it's every government has some kind of fucking corruption.
especially the islands. The islands have it really bad
Yes.
sometimes.
So should Puerto Rico be independent? I think if they really look at it and logistically, it makes sense. I think Puerto Rico would do great independent if they got out of debt first. If you got out of debt first, you have a clean slate, blah, blah, blah. Now, the hard part is now, how's Puerto Rico, they now have to make all their connections again.
Yeah.
You don't have U.S. to do all your trading and shit like that.
They've been relying on them to do that.
And then what do you have to export? What good do you have, which would be sugar cane, or it would be like Puerto Rico has the most per capita for like boxing. Like boxing's really big. Maybe you fucking put some kind of licensing on like very premier boxing there or some shit. Who knows? But should they? I mean, I don't see why the fuck not. I don't think they should become a state. I don't think that
Agreed, yeah.
you should become a state because you see how every other fucking state has their own rules.
I don't think they
get
want
fucked.
to either. They're way too.
No.
I feel like Puerto Rico's way too independent to want to be a
No,
state.
yeah, fuck. Like
I never
that's
see them as a state.
Puerto Rico. There's some tough motherfuckers, and they're just like about their shit. And also, once you become a U.S. state, you have to start moving on U.S. time.
Yeah.
And there's a thing as like I imagine like maybe in like Cuba or like in DR, like any of these islands, you have island time.
Yeah.
They close on these days. They close at 5 o'clock. Everybody moves at their own place. The second they become a state, nah, motherfucker, you're staying open 7 days a week.
9 to 5.
9 to 5. You're fucking working overtime. I need to
taxing
tax
you.
that shit. I need to tax that
Give
shit.
me that.
And I don't think it should. I don't think it should ever become a state. I mean, look at Hawaii.
Yeah.
Look at fucking Hawaii. Hawaii was doing their own thing, and blah blah blah. We took it over. Hawaii's a state, and like I've never been to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go and check it out. But like, bro, like how many of their natives hate people coming over from the mainland? They hate it.
Yeah.
They fucking hate it.
I agree. Especially the ones that move. All these California people moving to Hawaii trying to make it
the
their own.
transplants,
Bro.
They're leaving California to turn Hawaii into
That's
more
the thing
California.
with migrating. Any people that migrate, it's like you migrate because you don't want to live there anymore. Sometimes it's just climate. Sometimes it's
So
politics,
why would
whatever.
you make it like the place where you moved from?
That's
how
the
I
thing.
feel about New York and Cali people here in Florida. Why are you trying to New York
Everything's
my Florida,
so
bro?
fucking expensive.
Yeah, you need to stop.
I want to afford shit. That's
Yeah.
it. It's very
I don't
simple.
understand it. Yeah, I got a degree in political science. I went to law school for constitutional law. Like,
Nice.
I was always very political minded. I wanted to be a politician. I wanted to be a U.S. senator. Honestly, I still kind of do.
Make change.
You got
Yeah,
time, bro. You got
because it's
plenty
like
of
it's
time.
good. I understand it. I get it. And honestly, I feel like politics is my thing. But I just grew so disillusioned with how like terrible it could be and how much it pits people against each other. Because I feel like the end goal of politics is how do we make everything better. But now it's like how do I win?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's
how do I make
stupid.
myself right? Look
It's-
right.
And that's the thing. It's like everybody wants the credit. And like, George Washington in his farewell speech was like, hey, no two-party system.
No two
As
parties.
they were like,
Yep.
tomorrow we're going to
John Adams in the background.
They were
can't
plotting.
wait till you're out of here, motherfucker.
That's what I tell people. Like George Washington said, no two parties. It's gonna be the death of us.
And
Look at
they're
us.
like-
And it is. It was. Yeah.
No, two.
Yeah.
Two parties. He
Two
said
par-
two parties.
he said to have
two
them,
parties, right?
Said to not have two parties.
I want to be the Whig party. And like that's the
I
thing.
want
And,
to be the Whig and the Democrat.
Yeah, so I think politics is it's so weird now. And before it was like, okay, it's like a relationship, right?
Yeah.
When you are with your girlfriend or whatever, you're like, hey, we're like me and Victoria was. I'm like, listen, we're a team. Okay, we're having this argument, but it's so that we can become better, right?
Yeah.
There's not a winner. There's not a loser. You did something wrong. I did something right. I did something wrong. You did something. Now it's so weird. And I don't think it's necessarily any malice on either side. I think it's literally people see like people. I think people truly want to do good, and yes, they want to benefit their own pockets and everything. Like everybody gets kickback on whatever fucking bill they propose or bullshit. Whatever funding. But I think generally, like people, like in our friend group, we have people who are left, who are right, who are middle.
Yeah, same.
And everybody, I think, pretty much explains like, I think it'll work this way because of this, and the other side is like, I think it'll work this way because of this.
They just want America to thrive.
They see it like it'll thrive if we do it my way or not if you do it your way. Your way hasn't worked. Your way hasn't worked. And I think a big cause of that's caught so much split is because of facts and statistics and everything being fucking skewed, no matter where you go. Like, hey,
1000%.
I have a ball in my hand. I drop it. Okay? You're going to have one side say, Christian threw that motherfucker so hard that it exploded everywhere, right? You have another side, he gently placed it on the ground and let it roll into its own, heaven.
Christian is an angel.
Christian, and then another one, how could he throw that
And then
ball so
someone's
hard?
like, he just dropped the ball, and then both sides are like, hey, whoa,
Shut the fuck
hey,
up!
shut the fuck up!
do you mean?
You were not watching the same ball as I was watching.
This is my ball.
Yeah, and then you could just say, no, like, I think he just dropped the ball. You left piece of shit. Or you right piece of fucking shit.
It's crazy. It's like I feel like personally, it's almost like a mom and dad trying to compete for their child's attention.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, take my side, take mom's side, not dad's side on random arguments. And it's
Yeah,
like,
motherfucker.
look, I'm just a kid, bro.
I'm just a kid.
Like,
I'm just
can
trying to
you guys
have
just
two
raise
Christmases.
me? Like, I don't want to choose between mom and dad. I want to be raised. I
No,
wanna
Tommy,
understand.
you have to decide where $40 billion go.
Can I get a
I think we should
PS5?
send it to Israel.
No, it's crazy. So how do you feel like being Cuban, right?
We're getting real political. Let's go.
No, being Cuban, like, do you have plans to ever visit there or?
Yeah, I've visited about 4 or 5 times.
Okay, so
throughout
what
my
do you
life.
think about it?
It's a shit show.
To
It's
Cuba?
terrible. It's beautiful.
You've been to 4 or 5 times to
yeah,
Cuba?
I've been 4 or 5 times.
Damn.
I feel like-
Because you can't come from you got to go to like a different island and then go from there, right?
No, you can fly direct from from Florida or from the United States. Yeah.
Still, you can?
Yeah.
Because I thought they opened it and then they closed it off again.
They've been like kind of wishy-washy with their laws, but every time I've been able to go, I just flew straight.
Yeah,
from
because
I mean,
Obama
that's pretty
opened it, right? Obama opened
Well, it was opened. I thought it was only open for like a year.
Obama-
like 12
I-
months.
it's-
or something
it's-
like that. It was right before the first Trump term. If I'm not
It's
mistaken.
almost always open to people that are from Cuban families. If you have a Cuban family, you're pretty much allowed to go.
Get the
no
wink,
matter
wink,
what.
nudge, nudge. Huh?
That's pretty
Yeah.
dope. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I've been blessed to be able to go in all different types of eras, but it's just always been like as a country, as a functioning country, it's not functioning. It's a shit show.
Yeah.
I could see how beautiful it could be. Like it could just be so gorgeous.
Yeah, what I've understood is like the people who live there, it's hell.
Yeah.
But then when you're a tourist and you go over there, it looks great because everyone's kind of catering to you.
Yeah.
If I could
Also
be
because it's
wrong.
untouched. I mean, it's
Yeah.
been untouched by trade and pollution and people going and
Yeah.
fucking using all the resources.
All the
and everything.
Chinese are there now, though. Like they're drilling oil.
Oh,
in
well,
there.
there you go.
And so it's gotten
there goes
really
all the
bad.
ecosystem shit.
Well, fentanyl is now in Cuba because
Jesus.
of. I mean, I'm not gonna say
Because of
because of the
Chinese.
Chinese, but
Yeah.
it's,
No,
it's
no,
because of the
that's what
Chinese.
it is,
They're
bro.
literally making
The
them
Chinese
making
gangs.
It
Welcome to
fucking
the
force
final
it
mix.
through.
Welcome to the final mix. The Chinese are bringing fentanyl to Cuba.
This is actually what we wanted all along.
Making the frogs gay.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Look
god.
at the frogs game. What's funny about that is that a clock that's broken is right twice a day.
Yep.
So he was right about
This
I didn't know
conversation
that.
was brought to you by A1A
By
Tequila
A1A.
Morocco.
We support now.
Oh my god.
No, it's
That's so funny.
Cuba's crazy. I feel like if it was if they had gone the capitalist route, like have you seen like the
Yeah, is that still going?
He's still going, bro.
Yeah.
have you seen the meme of like let's split Korea in half and half of it is communist and the other half is capitalist? Have you seen that?
I don't know if I've seen that meme particularly.
Oh well, if
Isn't that kind of what they did?
That's literally what they did. North Korea and South Korea, and then you see one of the. So I feel like that's like the North Korea thing is what happened with Cuba. Like it's an island. It's impossible to overthrow. It's stage an overthrow.
Yeah.
Every reasonable Cuban that loves freedom and you will ask them and they'll say, "I want the Cuban government to be overthrown," because all it's done has been terrible for our people.
Yeah.
Right.
Any regular Cuban that's not getting kickbacks from the communist government will tell you that. But it's just like it's an island. It's hard to intervene there. They set the policies they want. They've dominated the mindset of the people there. It's like it's impossible.
They still
to
have
throw.
used Russian ties too, right?
Yeah.
They're saying there's big
Russian ties,
influence,
Chinese
but-
ties, like they got it all going on. So it's like it's kind of sad to see what's been going on there. Like it's been very violent recently. Fent has hit the streets, so you have a lot of people that are criminals, that are like people getting attacked by machetes. But Cuba is just a beautiful place. I wish it hadn't gone down the route that it has gone down because it's so gorgeous. It's like Puerto Rico, beautiful beaches, beautiful people, beautiful like
The
incredible
people are
food.
great. It's just
yeah.
the fucking.
That's usually how it is, right?
Well, that's how it is. That's the
Like,
thing
all
with
over
like
the place.
communism
Yeah.
and stuff like that. It's like in theory, it's really good.
Yeah.
But what it doesn't factor in is human greed.
Yeah. Well, communism is like everyone talks
Well,
about socialism.
socialism.
Like communism. I don't know if anyone thinks communism is good. Communism, both
No.
on
Socialism
paper
is good.
and
It's like
on paper.
but they
Socialism is just like a
the communist,
is like a way
the
to
guy
get there.
has to let go of the power, and
Yeah.
no one wants
no
to
one
do
wants
that.
to fucking let go.
And
of
then
the
once
power.
you everyone wants to have a direct democracy. Like there's no way
There's
for every
vote on
single person.
every single thing.
Yeah, because it's just not.
I don't
feasible.
want a direct democracy. There's some stupid ass people living
Yeah.
in this
Yes.
area. Like I
Yeah.
feel like the republic is the best because we vote in people that understand the laws more. I genuinely meet some people and I'm like, I cannot believe you have the right to vote. Like
That's it.
genuinely, like I can't believe you're as anti-intellectual as
That's
you
the-
are.
It's anti-intellectual.
It's like it's not
Yeah.
anti-intellectual. It's not that you don't know. It's that you genuinely are choosing a side that goes against logic and intellect to a point where it's almost offensive. But like you still have as much a say as I do.
that's
What goes on
offensive.
in this
That's
country?
That's
the part.
offensive.
That's the part. It's
That's
like
the
you have
hard
to
part.
You have to be open minded. Like I said, like our friend group is very diverse. Me and Eli have talks sometimes where like I see his point of view, he hears mine. At the end of the day, like we've been friends since fucking high school,
Yeah.
and like never let politics get in the way or anything like
Yeah,
that.
never that.
And at the end of the day, we're always like, you know what? I'll do more research on that, and vice versa. Like I'll do more research. You're right in that point, and blah blah blah. And I just don't know why the fuck that is so hard for people. Like.
Oh, because
think
people
it's a
get
tribalism thing.
brainwashed. Oh, anything that doesn't believe like I do is like.
Which is social. I think social
is
media
a
is a
terrible
big part.
person.
Yeah,
social
social
media
media.
and the echo
Yeah,
chamber.
I
Oh
agree.
my god.
Oh, you don't
bro.
believe exactly what I do. You're a terrible person and you hate humans and you
like,
want
God
everyone to
damn,
die
bro.
and you're a terrible. You're a bad person.
It's like my favorite color is orange. Of course it is.
Of course, you strike me as such an orange
person. You fucking asshole.
Like, do you understand what that means for people that like yellow?
That's legit. That's legit what it is. It's so crazy. Do you think that what's so funny? I think politics has definitely in rap music always been a political thing. Always been like more of
Yeah.
a political thing.
Yeah.
Do you think politics are getting into like dance music or have been in dance
always
music?
been in
I feel like it's
But
been
as strong as hip hop, I not
I
coming
feel
from
like as strong
hip-hop.
as hip hop
I think
because
Interesting.
as strong or stronger, but it's less of a racial thing and more of it's like everybody else almost. Like, because you have a lot of European influence from the dance music scene too.
Yeah.
So then you have the Americanized scene, and the Americanized scene it manifested a little bit differently. We kind of talked about that with Nori
Yeah.
and stuff. But like, I don't know. What's your opinion on that? Like,
I feel like it's gotten a little too political in the dance scene. I understand the dance music came from a very political era where there was like this oppressed class of like black and brown people and gay people that wanted just a safe space. But I feel like it's gotten those people that created our scene really wanted us to genuinely be like everyone is welcome.
Yeah.
And like not just marginalized people.
Yeah.
It's people that may believe it to be like conservative, Republican and stuff. It's for everyone to genuinely go there and have a time. They didn't make a space. They're not like this is only for black, brown, queer people. They're like this is a place for everyone who might feel like they just want to get away from to just leave. They
Yeah.
don't, they're not like,
escape.
oh, black and brown people only, you know?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
people that might vote this way only. They're like, no, this is a place for everyone. Peace, love, unity, and respect for everyone, even if we might disagree with them. So I feel like the pendulum has swung a little too far with revisionist history. Like black and brown people created the EDM scene. It's only for black and brown people and liberal voices. And if you believe it only in one way, this is the only way that you can believe if you listen to music. It's like, no, the people that created our space wanted it to be a space for legitimately everyone. As long as you're not actively being a hateful person
Right,
or
don't
trying to
come in
get people
spewing some
out.
shit,
Like
don't
if you're
come in-
doing your own thing, if you want to be a Republican who loves Alex Jones and this and that, as long as you're not out here being like, oh, I hate you because you're gay, get out of this rave. As long as you're not doing that, you're an acceptable person.
Yeah.
It's not, but now I feel like nowadays people are like, oh, you even slightly believe in right-wing ideologies, you're not a real raver. And people that like rave music should never associate with you because you're this and that. I feel like it's gotten, the pendulum has swung a little too far in our scene.
Yeah.
And we need to be more. I feel like people like peace, love, unity, and respect until it comes to someone they disagree with, and then
Yeah.
they just go hella against them.
Music is definitely made to bring people together, and everyone can agree
Amen.
with that. Yeah,
Amen to that.
that's what it's for. And like, set aside your. I mean, bro, I was even watching yesterday on Instagram. I see it all the time, at least once a year. But like Metallica playing after the Berlin Wall fucking fell. Like 1 million fucking people, whatever the fuck it was. And I'm like, bro, those people, whether they wanted the wall to fall or not, or blah, blah, they are there to fucking rock out, bro. And I'm
Yeah.
like, that shit is so powerful. Like,
Yeah.
for whom the bell tolls, and just rocking. I'm like, this is crazy. This is fucking insane. Like, I think, especially, you know what? That kind of brings us to Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl. Whoever's
we're gonna have to end
against
after
it,
this,
whoever's
but yeah,
against
yeah,
it, you're a
yeah.
fucking idiot. I'm so sorry. Like, bro,
Here's my opinion. I think I'm glad that Bad Bunny is playing an NFL halftime show. I think the NFL needs to understand its market a little better. Because like
That's fair.
I understand that they want to bring more people to that, and I think maybe that might be it behind it. I don't think they're like, yeah, we need to be woker. Let's bring a Puerto Rican in here.
Right.
I don't think they're. I think they're maybe trying to. Okay, we want more Hispanic people to watch this to watch NFL. Like let's appeal. But I feel like they have to understand the fact that the majority of the NFL likers are like, okay, let's get Tim McGraw in here. They'll be like, hell yeah, let's get some Tim McGraw.
Well, this
you know
is
what
the
I mean?
thing. The talent is headed by Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Right? Jay-Z is the one running it. Now, Jay-Z did Usher, Rihanna, Alicia Keys was there while he was
Kendrick,
putting
Yeah.
last year.
I
Did
think maybe he was
50
there
Cent.
during the weekend. I'm not sure. But this thing, they had Shakira and Jennifer Lopez perform.
Yeah.
Right? They're Hispanic.
Yeah.
Now, Bad Bunny, I get it. Like, he doesn't speaking. A lot of it is Spanish. All of it, if not, is
Yeah, the
Spanish.
whole set's
Now,
gonna be
I
Spanish.
get it. But at the same time, like, it's fucking music. Would you be as upset if it was a jazz band playing, right? There's no lyrics. There's no fucking
I
lyrics.
think
It's just
everyone
music.
would have been pissed if it was a jazz band playing.
I would have
I
liked
mean,
Dizzy
I have a
Gillespie.
feeling, people, like the typical right wing, like guys are like, oh, this black music is making it to my country thing.
No, I think just jazz music ain't popping enough. You know,
Yeah.
people
Well,
want.
bro, I
people
think
want
about it. Like,
someone-
okay, think about how much of the NFL is like minorities.
Yeah, that's
Bro.
very true. I do agree.
How many are Hispanic?
Look at the
How many
entire
are-
fucking playing field.
Yeah,
No,
that's what
hey,
I'm saying.
look
So,
at all your fucking
it's
athletes.
I think the NFL has always been with their halftime shows have been who is popping in the moment. The moment they had the weekend when he was popping the most.
Right.
They had the
No,
black
it's always a
eyed peas, bro.
popular- it's
They had
always
the
a
fucking
popular-
black eyed peas.
Yeah.
Right? They had Michael Jackson in the height of his career. Well, he was still in the 90s where they had, it is a culmination. Like, how come nobody had a problem? Like when when the Rams were playing, they did it in LA and they had 50 Cent, which is hip hop, and it was like Dr.
Yeah.
Dre. I think Bad Bunny is such a smart choice when he is the #1 artist right now. Now,
That's
like,
all it is.
It's
That's
number
all
one.
it is.
Now, watch next year. It's probably gonna be like Taylor Swift or some shit, which she probably won't do it. She said that she would deny it or put
Right.
it down. 'cause
Well,
also they
where's
don't
the
get paid
Super
for it.
Bowl this year? Where are they having it?
Oh, you know what? That's a good.
Because here's
I
my
don't
thing:
remember.
if they're having it in New York, if they're having
That's
if they're having Bad Bunny play a halftime show in New York, I get it. There's a lot of Puerto Rican people in New York. If it's in like Iowa, man. Like maybe Tim McGraw would be
Yeah.
better, or Darius Rucker, or something,
Yeah.
or one of those, or Morgan Wallen. I feel like Morgan Wallen is a better NFL. Okay, not better, is a more understandable halftime show for the NFL than Bad Bunny. But I'm not necessarily against the fact that Bad Bunny is playing. I
Right.
just think the NFL needs to understand its audience more.
San
because
Francisco.
San Francisco,
Brother, come on.
yeah,
That
I
can
get,
be-
yeah, I get Bad Bunny in San Francisco, LA.
I think he's just the biggest artist right now. That's
I
it.
think that-
He's the biggest
nobody
artist in-
asked for Kendrick. I didn't ask for fucking.
No, I
Kendrick.
don't
Yeah,
ask
I
for
don't
Kendrick,
like
but he was
Kendrick.
popping.
I'm
He was
a
popping.
Drake guy through and through, so I don't like Kendrick.
Yeah, that's.
There we go.
I think they're just
Valid
putting
reason.
whoever is at the top right now. Now,
Because you mentioned they already have the people watching. Like, they
Yeah.
already have their audience. Why
Yeah.
would they pander more to their audience when they don't stand to make any money from that?
Yeah.
The people, like Bad Bunny playing the halftime show, he's probably not even making money from it. Because that's like,
when you play
they don't
Super Bowl-
make the money.
You don't. They don't pay people.
Well,
Yeah,
they
they
put
don't
money
pay.
into your production.
They put
don't.
money into your production,
You
but
can
they
either
don't
choose.
pay-
You can
yeah.
either choose to skim off the top and like not lose money, or you can like the weekend dumped millions of dollars on top of what they paid into it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? And
Yeah.
like people still shit on him for his show.
For that show, I didn't
Which
think
he
it was
had,
that
he had a
bad.
great
I didn't
show,
think
but
it was
like
I thought that was cool. That was the one here in Tampa when Tampa won, huh?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it was.
remember that. I
Yeah,
was
it
like,
was.
this is pretty cool. He was like running through like
There were the
mazes and
mirrors.
stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
genuinely remember that versus other people.
Yeah,
Like I feel like if
That's true.
Jennifer Lopez performed at the halftime
I
show,
don't remember.
I remember the
I
50
remember
Cent one, bro.
Beyonce and Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
I love Bruno. I'm a huge Bruno Mars.
And everyone says like Michael Jackson has the #1. Prince has number
yeah, when
one.
he just like puffed out of
Fucking
random
Bro, when you-
Shakira had a great one.
That shit's
Yeah.
fucking crazy. I mean, like I could get it. Like everyone that I at least see in the comments is like Metallica. would love Metallica.
Metallica.
Yeah, but like, why would you have Metallica right now? Like
Okay,
that makes no
okay,
sense.
well,
you
here,
know?
let's think about it. I,
Well,
I
they just
feel
did the
like
Tampa
the
show.
conversation is less about why did they have Bad Bunny, and I feel like the conversation is more what other artists they could have had
could have
that
had
could have been on the same level that might have resonated more with would resonated more with
Yeah.
their fan base. And it's
Yeah.
like I would never shit
Daft
on
Punk.
Bad Bunny as much as I might not listen to his music. Like I wish I could be doing half of what he's doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like I feel like maybe if like I feel like a Morgan Wallen concert, and I'm not by no means a Morgan Wallen fan.
Yeah.
But I feel like a Morgan Wallen concert makes more sense for an NFL halftime show when it comes to the base that they currently have than Bad Bunny. But I understand why they would go with Bad Bunny.
I just don't think I could see. I just don't think Morgan Wallen is on that scale of Bad Bunny.
He
I think
was.
I think he's like
2
he's
years
like the
ago,
Bad
he
Bunny
was.
2
of
years
country
ago, I think he
music.
was.
2 years ago, he
I
was.
think
2
he
years
was.
ago, yeah.
I think right now would have been fine for Metallica, and the reason why is because they just did this show with what's his name? It's just one of those days.
Oh, Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit. They just and it
Yeah.
killed Tampa. They
Yeah.
fucking destroyed.
It was Limp Bizkit and who else? I think it was was it not Pantera? They had Pantera.
It might have
for
been
one
Pantera. I
They
think it
did
was
2
Pantera.
nights. One of them the nights was
Bro, people are
Pantera.
losing their fucking mind.
Yeah,
like
and
I
My
could
Chemical
see that.
Romance, I think.
Yeah, but like besides Bad Bunny,
Yeah.
you have your Morgan Wallen, you have your Metallica's like a throwback thing that people are really hopping on right now.
Maybe
like,
Tim McGraw, maybe Luke Combs.
those are-
I'm not a country guy either.
Yeah.
Yo, watch the All American halftime show.
Welcome to the NFL.
You know what I'm talking about?
We got Taylor Swift.
You know what I'm talking about though? They're having like an alternative halftime
Yeah.
show. Yeah.
Now, what if they? So, do you think who would be the first DJ to do a halftime.
Wasn't it TS though? No, that was the Olympics.
That was the.
That was the
That was
Olympics.
yeah. Who would be the first?
probably
DJ?
Cascade. If anyone deserves it, it's him. He's like the biggest. He was like the. I think he played the first. I think he played at I think he played at a sporting event here in the United States, one of the big ones. And he was
I'm not
like
gonna.
the
I'm gonna
first.
be honest with you. Me as like a casual, just starting more so getting
Probably John Summit.
John Summit, Steve Aoki.
John Summit just
Steve
played at
Aoki
the
would
Cubs
do it.
Stadium. I could see him.
John
I could
Summit
see
would
him
be
doing.
the one. He would be the one.
Yeah.
He's got.
Oh wait, no. What the fuck? No, it's David Guetta. David Guetta, 100%.
Yeah, but he's kind of like
100%.
Tiesto level right now, where he's kind of like
He-
old.
but he
like,
has the
He's
hits.
a great fucking DJ.
He has the
He has
hits
a lot of hits with Nicki Minaj.
with,
all these
with
people.
Rihanna. With he
Rihanna.
has Akon.
I'm sorry.
Nah, bro,
the
just
ball.
give T-Pain the fucking.
Oh my God, give T-Pain. I'm so mad. I didn't go to his show. Bro,
He played at Lost Lands, bro. What a legend.
That's hilarious.
T-Pain is one of the all-time talents of our time. I
Bro,
love
he
T-Pain.
dances. He writes for other people. He raps. He sings.
He sings. He
Bro,
DJs
he's
now.
a streamer.
Yeah.
He DJs and streams now.
He is
I
of
wish
the
I would
people.
have went to
man.
that Tampa show, bro.
T-Pain's come to the show.
Come to November 22nd, bro.
Oh my.
We'll
fuck.
give
You know who-
T-Pain
I like the
his own
bartender.
VIP.
Look, man, T-Pain, I have support for Fisher and Chris and Mal P and John Summit. You
We're
should
gonna
come to
tag
our
everybody.
show, bro.
We're gonna tag everybody.
Dude, let's try to
Come to Tampa.
let's try to send a personalized message to T-Pain's crew and get T-Pain
T-Pain,
out.
Shrink Keepers,
Free
Jay Crusoe wants you
VIP
to be.
ticket. Not
You
that
get
he
free
needs it.
AA. You get free AA. You can drink from my bottle personally,
You
T-Pain.
know what's a great T-Pain song? And it's where Jamie Foxx is. What the fuck is it?
Blame it? No.
Blame it on the.
It is Blame It. Yeah, Blame It.
You can't make that song
Dude,
today, but
Blame
it's
It
so
is
good.
amazing. My bad.
Oh, that
There you
shit's
go.
so fucking good. I love all those
T-Pain's
songs,
fire.
bro.
Bartender's my favorite song
We were
from him.
talking about a little bit. Maybe we could collab on this.
Oh.
But I want to make a remix. We've talked about of the Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, we
what
should
song
get
was
you
it?
on this. We really
Is it
should.
is it I'ma Be? No, it's not. What song is it?
I think it was I'ma Be.
I'ma Be.
I think that was the one you were trying to get me. Yeah, yeah. That
I'm
was,
gonna be taking the flicks, licking off flies.
but there's a
I'll
really
be the
good breakdown in
highest
there that you're talking about,
Yeah,
right?
bro, we were
It is
talking
I'ma
about
Be
this.
for sure.
It is I'ma Be, bro. There's a part in this song. So all that's fine, whatever, the beginning, but when they break it down, it's fat, bro.
Jay, we're doing this.
Good. I'ma be. Bro, that shit is fat. And people don't know.
The old 2000s era synths are like already embedded
So
in there.
fucking-
Like,
Yeah.
you just gotta fucking
That'd
find
be
the
a-
serum
that'd be a-
patch
a
and
dope-
run it. Like,
That's my favorite era of music because like I just genuinely loved that music so much. It was just like no era of music could ever be greater than that. And I just feel like
It was
maybe
so
that's just
good.
because of my age. Maybe like 20
Everybody has-
kids that were born in 2007.
anything
Yeah.
from I love the golden age of hip hop.
Yeah.
And like anything from 1993, 1990 to like 2010, like bro, it's
Yeah.
fucking I think everything started changing. You know the song that always pops out to me that changes everything and became more of like different what Drake I'm on one. I'm on one. Fuck it. It's like everything's slower. Everything's gonna be more. I love Rick Ross's verse on that. Huh.
Could be purple, it could be
huh.
drink. Don't know how I'm gonna mix that
Bro,
shit.
that shit is so hard. Just like Rick Ross. Huh. Oh, suspended in thin air. Like, yes, Rick Ross, you're suspended in thin air. Yes, you're
You of
you're
all
big
people.
ass.
burning in my chest. I was like, this motherfucker's got something.
What
Just
the
DJ
fuck?
Khaled's so fun. This motherfucker doesn't do shit.
DJ
He
Khaled.
like brings people. I get it. He's like a organizer of people,
Yeah.
and it's like, I just don't get how
But he does.
really
He gives
has-
like used car salesman energy. You
He's
know?
like, I want this person and this person.
He's
and
probably
this
sitting
person.
pretty on some royalties right
oh
now.
my
Bro, yes.
fucking god.
Tyler the Creator could do the Super Bowl. Tyler the Creator, give him one more great album. I think he could do it. His performances are fucking insane. I think.
I like Bruno Mars for he already did it. I like Bruno Mars.
I
for
think he should have
one.
done more, bro. I love him and Anderson .Paak in
Yes, that-
Silk Sonic.
Silk Sonic should put out a new
Cream.
album.
I creamed
Yeah.
myself when I
Yeah,
first heard it.
yeah,
It was
they're
amazing.
great.
I,
They're
when
great.
we were in Vegas, that was another fucking time. When we were in Vegas, I really wanted. He has a bar called the Pinky Ring. Bruno Mars has a bar called the Pinky Ring
Really?
in the
Interesting.
MGM or the Bellagio.
I'm going there on Halloween weekend.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the pinky ring right after the disco pussy. Yeah.
It's a great back to back. Disco pussy back to back.
I have
Pinky
my
ring.
diamond ring and her disco pussy. My pinky ring.
Now, I love Michael
24
Jackson.
karat
I'm glad he did. Yeah, I'm glad he did a
Who?
halftime show. Michael Jackson,
Bro, I am a huge Michael Jackson
he's probably my
stan.
favorite artist of all time.
I
feel
used
like
to have a
he
poster
did-
of him. I
Yeah,
used to have a poster of
he's
Michael Jackson.
great. He had it all, singing, dancing, and everything. And then they just framed him for fucking touching.
Yeah,
people.
they came out later. Yeah, that was all like fucking bullshit.
Literally, the guy just wanted to buy all his masters and did a whole smear campaign.
I was recently looking up a video of his. Let me check the fucking tape. Let me make sure we're still. God damn, you charged this motherfucker to 9,000. No,
We're still going,
I
guys.
was recently watching a video about his last album that he did.
You want to take a shot?
Sure.
Are you sure? You okay?
No,
Yeah.
no,
Well,
no.
well, wait, dude, I'm genuinely so good. Like I could literally drive right
Hey.
now.
It's great having you on.
And it's great to be here.
This is definitely the longest podcast we've ever
worth
had.
it.
No doubt.
I feel
no
like we,
doubt.
yeah.
You have to pour this time.
All right, I'll pour.
Oh.
I'll pour.
You ever work in the restaurant industry? You ever bartend before or anything like
Thank
that?
God, no.
No, brother.
I've dated so many people people is crazy. I've dated so many women that like work in the restaurant industry and are like, oh, my bad.
You're good. You're good.
My
Fuck
body
it.
shots.
It's good.
Yeah,
Body shots.
cheers,
Cheers.
Cheers.
They're like,
Delicious.
I hate the restaurant industry, this and that, and I'm like, I'm never gonna work.
I worked in it for 15 years.
Fuck that.
Oh shit.
How'd you like it? How did you personally like it?
It's for some people, it's not for others.
Agreed.
Like,
Yeah.
so my grandparents. Are you good on time?
I'm good.
You're
He's
fine,
like,
you're
bro,
chilling?
get
I was
Jay
just
out of
curious.
here.
Yeah, I was just curious. Like, watch doesn't
We're
work.
on 2
so it didn't
hours
work.
and 10.
Are we really?
At the very least, because we started at
We
8.
started at 8. Yeah, we're chilling, brother.
Damn.
This could literally be like 9 episodes. That's great. But so that's tequila, bro.
It's
It's
so
good.
good,
It's
dude.
good.
I hit it. I was like,
That's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good.
hey, I'm
that's
drinking
pretty,
here.
yeah, that's pretty fucking good.
Pretty fucking good,
I'm
bro.
gonna watch The Sopranos tonight. Listen, so I my grandparents on my Colombian side owned a Mexican restaurant. Colombian restaurants really didn't do good, and like I lived a little bit in DeLand, which is like 20 minutes away from Daytona. So it's a small little place. Actually, Stetson University is there.
Yeah, I went there to visit Stetson when I
Oh
was
shit!
touring.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, it's a law school. It's one of the fucking top law schools.
Great law
That's where I
school.
lived before. I lived there when I was like in kindergarten, and then a little bit more after.
Nice.
So yeah, love DeLand. Shout out DeLand. It's like a population of like 5,000 people.
Let's go, all 5,000 Delanders.
They do have a cool little bar called Da Vinci's. That's
Ooh.
pretty cool. Zach McConnell played there
Oh,
with
really?
his band Cloud Nine.
Cloud9?
Yeah,
That's who we need to have on the podcast.
yeah. Oh
Fucking
my god,
Zach
we should hit him
McConnell.
up.
We
Zach,
should.
it's a reggae band.
Yeah.
Cloud Nine.
That's super
This
cool.
kid that we've known since like high school. Zach McConnell's one of the sickest bass players I've ever met.
Yeah,
Hell
just
yeah.
got an all custom. bass and
Motherfucker, he
everything.
went from drums, percussion, as you made
Yeah.
from to like, I just want to learn the bass. Practice fucking every day, hours and hours, and
madman,
rips.
yeah.
Like, fucking goes to all the 311 cruises and shit. Just meets up with the band. Anyway,
It's cool.
what the fuck was I talking
I
about?
don't know.
Having him, you're talking about DeLand Da Vinci.
DeLand, yeah.
DeLand Da
Vinci.
Stetson,
Stetson, we're almost there.
DeLand, the band that I think he might have played there.
Yeah.
Zach McConnell played at Da
Zach
Vinci's.
McConnell, we were playing
Zach-
DeLand.
I don't know where
I
you're
lived
going
in
with
DeLand.
DeLand.
At Da
Oh,
Vinci.
restaurant.
Yeah.
So,
Industry.
Colombians owning Mexican restaurant. So they owned a Mexican restaurant, and I grew up like in the restaurant, like just fucking learning, like hanging out with the cooks, seeing them make and this motherfucker got every motherfucking Mexican from Mexico and just put him in that restaurant. Most amazing food ever. It was great. It was great.
Mexicans be snapping on the food.
Oh, bro, they motherfucker, it was real deal shit. So grew up there watching that. That's where my parents met, in that restaurant. And then when I was around 13, on my Puerto Rican side in Largo, we opened up a restaurant called Tia's Authentic Latin Food. We won World's Best Cuban 3 years in a row. And fucking went to Ybor, won the competitions, all that, 3 years in a row, fucking destroyed.
Yummy.
So I was serving there. I was cooking. I was doing prep. And that's how I got my first car. I worked there for a couple of months, and I saved up, and I would wake up at 7. That's when I was living in like Largo for during the summer, and just learning through that way. And then I worked at Outback when I was in Spring Hill. I worked there for like 3 years.
Nice.
Then I did like electrical work. I came back. I worked at, Kingsford, like grill, like the Coles, Kingsford.
Yeah.
They opened up a restaurant. It lasted 3 months. Okay.
in
It was right in
Tampa?
the West Shore Plaza. In the West Shore Plaza, it was there. Motherfuckers didn't pay their rent. Oh, like $250,000 in rent.
Kingsford?
So they
They were
closed
doing
it.
so
They
well.
shut
What the fuck?
They shut the project down. I was
They coulda
one
had
of like
me-
8
They could have
fucking
me
people.
running it. I probably would have done it better.
Bro, they had some
Ah.
crazy chefs coming in, and there's one chef that I did work with. Shout out, chef. I forgot your name, brother.
Shout out,
hello,
chef.
children.
Hello, children.
So worked there, and then I worked at Marina Cantina. Shout out Marina Cantina. Great Mexican food. It's in Clearwater. It's by the roundabout. It's on the left side of the roundabout.
We should go.
Bro, that's where I bought the Puerto Rico tickets. I was
There
there.
you go.
So worked there, did serving. So I worked in the restaurant forever. After that, I managed a cigar lounge, and I was a bartender there and the manager.
Yeah.
And then went to T-Mobile. So before all that, I was working at T-Mobile and a K-pop restaurant.
Yeah.
So
pretty
serving, I think like in the military in Israel, everybody's mandatory to serve a year, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I think it should be the same for fast. You either have to work in fast food for a year or at a restaurant for a year.
Maybe retail, because I've worked retail my
Bro,
whole life.
I would never go back to retail. I did it for 2 months.
I
Said,
think
"Fuck that."
retail. I feel like you should either have to choose between retail or restaurant.
I'll give you that.
It's like you either choose retail or restaurant, brother. I worked at Hollister in high school
I could see
and
that.
international mall.
Oh, really?
And it was great.
That was that must have been packed.
It
bro.
would get a little crazy, like way too crazy sometimes. That's how sometimes like I feel like the pressure is on in retail as well. Like if you want to choose between retail and restaurant, like restaurant is definitely objectively a little more intense.
Yeah.
but like
I think there's a better work culture there, though.
Yeah.
A little bit. I feel like retail might be dry as
yeah, you get to
fuck.
fuck the
Retail-
waitresses. No, I'm kidding. That's how it
So-
is in restaurant culture. Everyone's fucking.
Hey,
This
that's
is
a
the
fun
thing.
culture, you
So
know?
restaurant industry is very so retail. I worked retail. My first job was retail. I worked at Kohl's
Yeah.
during the Christmas time. I
Yeah.
worked there for 2 weeks, and I was just a stalker.
He,
And I was
he
working-
hit the whole squad, bro.
Bro,
I'm kidding.
The old guys, the old ladies, fucking. I don't know.
Yeah, the manager.
I would wake up, brother. I would wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and walk a mile because back when you were a stalker, you had to wear like button ups and bullshit. I'd walk a mile in dress shoes and go, and Jake would pick me up at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'd go there and I'd unpack boxes and shit. And the first day they were like, "Oh, you're gonna need some gloves." I'm like, "I'm unboxing boxes, like, bro, I don't need to wear gloves." But because of the powder that's on it dries out your hands. I would leave with cardboard box size paper cuts.
Yeah.
And it was fucking awful. And then what changed it for me is I was talking to somebody. He's like, "Yeah, I've been here for 10 years. I work the same position. They don't move you up." I was like, "Oh, fuck."
Yeah, they
shit."
don't.
And then one day they're like, "Oh, Christmas is coming up, Black Friday. You're going to be put on the register." I'm like, "Oh, well, I haven't had any training." And they're like, "You're going to be put on the register." I'm like, "I'm not going to be responsible for fucking
shit.
people rushing." So I quit. I was like, "Fuck that." And then I went to fast food. I worked at McDonald's with Austin Webster. Shout out Austin. I worked there. He was the manager there, and I worked McDonald's for 2 months. And it changed my whole perception of life.
Yeah.
Working in fast food, I worked at fast food in Spring Hill on 41, which is in bumfuck nowhere. I worked at a McDonald's in a fucking Walmart.
Oh, that
I would
Walmart.
literally
That
have
fucking
that one.
McDonald's.
I would have crackheads come in and call me a piece of shit and be like, "Oh, I didn't get my 10 nuggets. You fucking suck. You're worthless." You hit the lowest of the low. Everyone should work fast food.
crackhead
Bro,
calls you a
and I
piece
was
of
like,
shit.
I come home every day and I smell like fucking grease and sludge.
You
and I
can
was like,
feel it, like in all your
I
crevices.
was like, no matter what I do, I will never work it again. The people who, if you like it, cool, I fuck with it. If you're trying to get out of it, go to a restaurant, bro.
God, please, yeah, dude.
And then I went to
Level up.
Outback and I started serving. I'm like, bro, I'm making real fucking money. But like, serving is different because you have to be a people person. You have to be not a person who stays at home, somebody who goes out a lot.
Extrovert.
Extrovert. You have to be an extrovert because
Yeah.
you're dealing with 20 different people at a time. and this table's pretty cool. You got to be like this towards them. You have to be a chameleon, and you have to. It's a weird thing of like I'm serving you, but I have to be your friend, and you. Everything that I do, my money depends on how generous you are towards me.
Yeah. Which Outback did you work at?
Is in Spring Hill. Is
in Spring Hill?
Yeah. Which was
I had
rated
an
the
ex-
number one worst Outback in the country.
Really?
Yeah, we were because it was fucking awful, bro.
I had an ex that worked on Outback, but it was the one right by USF. The Outback right by USF.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, it's you have to have a tough skin. You have to be a people person. But what it also does, you can't get into it too early. I got into it when I was like 18 or whatever, like before I worked with the family restaurants. But when you get into it, you get introduced real quick into drugs. You get introduced real quick into like fucking
Sex and alcohol.
Sex and alcohol, drugs. Like,
sex and alcohol.
bro,
Makes you
you're
grow up
drinking
real quick, yeah.
4 Red Bulls a day just to like stay awake. You're hey, great job. Here's $300 in cash. Go straight home.
Yeah.
Don't stop off at the bar that everyone's hanging out with. Don't party. Even though you're gonna make the money again tomorrow, don't spend it. That is the hardest thing to do. That is so impossible. Like me and all my friends, we all worked at the same Outback together, bro. We were going out and partying and everything because it's like whatever I made today, rent's not due for another 3 weeks. I can make it tomorrow.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what the fuck I do. That shit is fucking dangerous. And there's some people who started at 18 and I've worked with them and they're fucking like 70.
Yeah.
And they just can't get out of it. That's why I got out of it, and you just cannot go back. You
It
can't
makes
do
you so complacent.
bro.
That's what I saw. Everyone that's worked in the restaurant industry told me the same thing. They're like, it's good money. It's enough to make you complacent in life. You never want to grow.
You never want to
just
be
stay there
complacent.
forever.
You there's no need to. It's like whatever I need, but it's hard to save, and that's what different restaurant. Oh, it's gonna be different. No, bro, you're working with a manager and she's fucking hot. You're fucking her now. Now there's an HR thing. Now you're going out and doing drugs, and it's like it's fucking crazy, bro. And you and all your homeboys are working together. It's a blast, and then maybe one homeboy like is not picking up his slack. Now you guys are kind of arguing because you work together.
Yeah.
And then you're working with the person that you're like fucking and shit, and it's like. It's such
Messy.
a different, and it's
Messy.
messy. It's very messy. And then to get out of it, the hardest part of getting out of it when I became like a manager at the cigar lounge was like, bro, how the fuck do I start? I don't get paid every day. I have to wait 2 weeks for a check. How do I spread it out?
Yep.
That shit, even to this day, like 3 years after I'm out of the 2 years after I'm out of the restaurant, it's hard, bro. Like, what do you mean? Why can't I just spend it now and make it tomorrow? I have to find a way to make money tomorrow. I have to. What do you mean saving? I can make it, but you can't.
Yeah.
It's different.
Agreed.
You now like other places you get benefits. Like I don't know how to do healthcare and
The fuck is a benefit?
bro, what the fuck is that? What do you mean PTO?
Like a
What the fuck?
401k? Give me
Bro,
all that money
it's-
right now, bro.
It is so fucking different. Like so now like working a job that I get all that shit. It's very different. Which like for you were working a bank job, bro. That's great benefits. How do you go from that to like I'm doing music?
It really easy, bro. I hated my job, and I liquidated my 401k. I don't think.
Fuck yeah.
I don't believe. I don't believe that companies that manage your 401k have your best interests at heart, because as soon as the economy hits south, they're gonna liquidate it all for themselves.
That's
and
true.
They'll leave you out to dry. That's what happened during the Great Depression. So I believe that money is best saved when you know what you're doing with your money, but you need money education for that. But
Yeah.
that's how I would reason it. Like I feel like you're better in charge of your own money, and like with retirements and on benefits and things like that. Like it makes sense like to have healthcare and whatnot, but like when it gets to a point where you're like, okay, what do I do with this money? I have something else I want to do. Like I liquidated it, and I didn't keep all of it or most of it. Like right now I have like maybe like half or a quarter of what I had in my 401k, because I had to pay a bunch of stuff off with my 401k.
Yeah.
So it's like I have like a quarter of what I had before in like my 401k and my savings, but it's good because like now I'm building up my savings again, and
That's
like
awesome.
I'm doing the things that I want to do, and like
You're happy to do it.
yeah, I'm happy to do it, and I think like a big blessing has been staying with my parents, because my parents have been like very allowing. They've been like, okay, save up money, like
They're letting you pursue your dream.
Especially when you're driving and flying all over the place. Like, you're not
Yeah.
even staying there.
That's
half the
awesome.
time.
yeah, like they know that music isn't a joke anymore.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah.
see me traveling, they see me flying, they see me making enough music, because like I pay my family, like I give them like $500 a month just to like help out with expenses, because I consume water, I consume electricity, and we're all on the same phone bill, because because it'll make it
It's
more
easier
cheap.
that
Like,
way,
it'll make
yeah.
it cheaper.
100%.
So like all in all, like $500 a month. So it's like apart from all of that, like it's just been easy because I don't really go to the doctor a lot. I don't need health insurance. I opted out of my
Yeah.
health insurance. So
think
that's
the
kind of
cheapest
how
way.
I deal. But if I really needed
Same.
to, it was all there for me.
Yeah.
But with like music, because it's such an unsure, like there's no health insurance. You can't get a musician's
Yeah.
health insurance.
but you got money.
Yeah.
Once you get that
Yeah.
big part, and you're like, I can start saving and making
Yeah.
money from these shows.
I wish I had enough money to be able to have my own health insurance. So I will say that
It's
because
mad
I probably
expensive,
could
bro.
budget it out, but I have to be really frugal and not as frugal as I want to be.
Yeah.
And that's the good thing about making music and making money on your own. And it's like on your own terms. So you can decide what fits with you in that moment and what you really deem necessary in that moment versus not. But like right now, like I said, my personal life has been difficult, and I've been I need as much money as I possibly can
Yeah.
to do things. So I've been a little more understanding with how I make my money and how I spend my money. And I think that's a good thing because it gives you the freedom to understand your own personal needs for finances. And that's what I like about all of this, because I understand that I make, like, just to be fully transparent, my fee is between $1,000 to $1,500 for a show. And so I understand that if I'm playing a show, I'm making around that amount of money, so I can adjust my needs for the week around that. But it's just like living at home is just such a cheat code, because
It really is.
like I
bro.
get food, and like I hate to be like, oh yeah, I'm 27, like I'm living at home, but the economy generally,
really
it's like
living at home
it's
either,
genuinely
you know, like-
so hard. Like if I
It's
tried to live on my own and
insane.
do all these things, like I
It's
would
impossible.
stretch
You
myself
can't do
way
it.
too thin, especially with the housing market right now.
Yeah, just
I did my
renting.
real
It's
estate
ridiculous.
license. I got my license like a few months ago, and like I started seeing it. I was like, oh, maybe I needed to make some more money. I started making more money from music, so I didn't thank God I didn't need to make a living out of real estate.
Yeah.
But it's like I fully understood everything that goes into renting or buying and things like that. And I was like, I'm it's not feasible in this day and age.
Bro, it's
like
fucking
it's so
not.
difficult. They make it difficult on purpose.
Yes,
you know?
bro. They 100%. I was talking to this because at my job I run to a lot of elderly people, and I was talking to them, and I brought something up to them that I thought about on the spot, and I'm like, you know why I feel like the divorce rate and the breakup rate is so high? It's because me as a single person, I can't live by myself. I need a partner.
Yep.
I need a partner. And then when you put that stress on a relationship of like, we need each other or we can't survive.
Early on, before even marriage,
It's-
you're
it's
like,
fucked,
okay,
bro.
it's like fuck.
It's fun, and then it becomes about money. It becomes
Yep.
about money and living on each other.
And
like
that gets in the way.
It's insane. Like
Yeah.
you yourself, like Eli was working for the government, switched it up, and now is string keeper full time. Like, how is that for you?
yeah.
Much better. Kind of same thing, like you said. You know, you budget out based on the gigs that you know you're getting ahead of time. I actually just got fucked because someone pulled a gig for me this weekend, and like
Shit.
I was planning on that 1,000, and like
Yeah.
that particular contract didn't have a clause where you get 50% down. You know, so like I'm out 1,000, and now I got to figure out where I'm going to get that money from.
Yeah.
So like there are the pros and the cons, but
Yeah.
like when you have a business that you own yourself, or it is your name and your brand, like everything's different. You know, I remember when I was thinking about leaving or talking about leaving, you told something that will always stick with me. You basically asked me, you were like, well, do you trust yourself or the government more to like keep you alive? And I was like, definitely myself, like
Yeah.
not my government, definitely not my state government, you know? So like,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm going to get out of
Yeah,
that. You know,
We were talking about it for a while,
Yeah.
man. You were on the fence, and it was a because you know we're both owners in the company. Eli's the main man; he's the fucking one killing it all the time. And we had that conversation of like, yes, this is security, but like, brother,
Yeah.
like,
Is it
you
worth-
know you
Yeah.
know what you can get. You can make as much or as little as you want.
Yep. And that's
And
what you have to do for this economy right now. Like, if you're not making your own money, whether it's as a server or as a DJ that's running your own company or as someone who's like renting out equipment and providing technical services, like, if you're not a trade worker, basically, like, you're going to get kind of fucked because your job is replaceable.
Yeah.
Anyone can do it for cheaper, and you're not in charge of your own money. You're begging someone else to give you time so that you can get paid for your
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And
I
they're
agree.
telling you how much you're worth rather than you telling someone else how much you're
Yeah.
worth. And like, It's a whole different thing, but it's also
It's only
a
gonna
huge
get,
leap of faith.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
like
it's a leap of faith, but when you fucking accomplish it, like me and Eli had talks where they're like, yo, the business is doing good, blah blah blah, and it's like such. I can imagine. I know how I feel, like doing the little bit that I do, but like Eli, like I can imagine the feeling of like I'm making it.
Yeah.
I'm doing what I want to do. I'm making money from it. All this hard work is fucking paying off. Like that has to.
Yeah.
Do you think about that from time to time? Of like, damn, like
For sure.
I fucking left this and I'm fucking making it.
Yeah. I mean, I wish I could. I'm kind of at the state where I need to reflect on it more to give myself more of the benefit of the doubt, but I'm also like trying to survive. So like
Yeah.
the only time that I ever really get to look back on it and smile is like when I had a few good gigs that month. You know, like I'm looking back and I'm like, well, I made more this month gigging than I was working at a job. So like it makes sense this
Yeah,
month.
I think
the next
also-
month isn't always that
hey,
great.
you don't have
know,
a
so-
boss breathing down your neck.
Right,
Yeah, that's the
right,
thing.
right.
You're your own boss. I think also that like a big part and like a big milestone is like the November 22nd. Like that
Oh yeah.
show was huge for us because
Yeah.
we've been working with Tampa Club for a while, and the fact that no one has ever thrown a event to that
Yeah.
caliber,
Like a headlining show.
a headlining show of electronic house dance music. No one has ever done it, and in all the years that they've been there, and they have, you know, mayors, they have the governor eat there, they have the Bucks eat there, they have the highest profile people, and like we choose you out of all these high earning prolific
Yep.
people. You guys can throw the first one. Was such a huge moment. Was such a huge
That's
moment.
incredible. That must feel so great. It's so validating as well.
To be at the premiere of the premiere at the highest point in Tampa.
Yeah, I don't think you can book a
Congratulations.
higher spot.
That's cementing your place.
Oh, 100%.
Genuinely,
That's why
I
we
gotta
gotta
say.
make this shit pop off, brother. We
Oh,
gotta
it's
make
gonna
this
pop
shit
off.
go.
It's gonna be so fun. I'm so excited for this. I've been telling everyone that I know that's Tampa based. I'm like, you gotta come.
bro. It's gonna.
There's no way you
be
can
the
miss
shit.
out of it. It's gonna be great all around for me as a DJ and for you guys as promoters
Yeah.
throwing the shows.
I
and
think
for the people that are there.
Yeah,
like,
the people that are playing support as DJs, for people that are just there just to listen to the music, like it's gonna be an incredible
I
experience
think
for
what
everyone.
What it's gonna show, it's gonna be you have the high class house music or like DJing places. You have the Emberd. You have the
Yeah.
511.
Yeah.
This will be the highest of the high. It's a private club that people can't get into.
Literally
normally.
the highest
like
of the
the
high.
highest of the high. Literally making history in Tampa as being the premier house event that has ever happened.
Yeah,
bro.
I agree.
That's the craziest thing, and like people, it's like imagine like, oh yeah, I was at the first Ritz event. I was at the first, fucking whatever show that there is. Like
Right.
big. I was at the Empathy. It's the first of its kind to ever be at that high of a caliber and have actual footage of it. Like I was there at the beginning. Who knows?
That's
Like,
the crazy part is you can say 3, 4, because we're gonna bring bigger artists. Not that I mean, you might be bigger than the next guy we fucking bring by the time we bring the next guy down. Who knows what happens? But the goal is to eventually have Mal P play there.
Yeah.
Like work our way up to where maybe we have Taylor Lace one time. Maybe we fucking get some, get Casper in there as a direct support and start having some of like the OGs in Tampa and start putting on for the culture.
Which would be great. That'd be great for the Tampa scene just to have something of that caliber going on. Which congratulations to you guys for locking it down. Like I can't even imagine how hard it must have been to like make those connections, like get it all set up, like pitch them the plan.
bro. It was a from us to GC to everyone who's on the list, bro. Like we want to put people on MNX. Yeah, bro. Like, bro, they just helped us out so much, and
people
we
who
always
have
wanna
put
give
us
that back.
on exactly.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
we're
that's great.
very much about giving back, but yeah, brother, that's
yeah.
it. All the lights are dying out.
I was gonna say eventually we're just
the
gonna
light
have
died.
a
Should we-
bold
should
dark
we-
set.
Should we do one more or should we leave it?